seem to be very either brave or matter of fact or honest. I don't know what the right term is, but you're facing up to those big issues.
Yes.
Without being too afraid of them ahead of time.
There's nothing else one can do. Everyone have passed through it. I have the feeling that if other people have done something, then I should be able to do it. And death occurs to everyone, so it doesn't worry me at all.
In some ways, if you're able to think about that, you're able to then move on to a couple of other things. One is to look at, tidying up your affairs if you want to do that, if it's appropriate. Two, to discussing things in a matter-of-fact way with your nearest and dearest who may be struggling more than you about those things.
Yes. I think that is one point that should be taken account of. I've been lucky with that, with my wife. My daughters are still very upset and conscious about the situation, but the close family and probably need as much help as the patient, him or herself.
Oh yes, I definitely take that on board, and it's something we're learning more, ironically, even though you'd think it would be pretty plain to most healthcare professionals.
Yes.
Of course, good healthcare professionals always knew that. What's in doubt, though, is whether the organizations support resources for caregivers and families and, extended families when they need.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that it's evident yet. I hope it will come and develop more, especially at the stages of clinic visits and so on. They need more respect, more care, more attention, I think, and because they are equal, if not more sensitive to the situation.
So how's your wife getting on at the moment?
She's doing well. She's been cleared. But of course that doesn't necessarily mean that it can't come back, which she can, but she's doing very well actually. She's got her hair grown back, which she's pleased about.
Because your wife strikes me as somebody who's very proactive about getting resources and helping yourself and other people if need be as well.
She is, very much so. She was in business before we got married, so she is a very proactive person actually.
And that certain kind of personalities can help because they become an asset to you and you an asset to them as well.
Yes. It's personality means an awful lot, and one must realize that everyone can't have the same strength and character and emotions. Some just can't take it. But whatever life you have, it's still short, and it's up to you yourself to make the best out of it. And there is no reason why you shouldn't do it.
I agree.
Everyone has some close friends, and one should never give up the close friends. One should ask them to come round, and many times they come unannounced. And if you give them license to do that, then you can't turn them away. But you don't want to in any case, because they are friends, and they would realize if you're not well enough to see them.
Yes.
But they would have a few minutes with you and enjoy that.
So you can almost organize them coming rather than just leaving it.
Yes. I have friends that come to my house on Tuesdays because my wife plays golf on Tuesdays. So they come and play bridge with me on Tuesdays. Not every Tuesday, but every now and then. And very often they say, "Oh, can we come to you then next Tuesday?" And I'm just delighted to see them, even though I'm not feeling that well at the time. But again, as I say, it's a distraction from
one thing I'm reading into that as well is the fact that you're trying to do relatively normal things with your friends. It's not just about being unwell and them giving you some sympathy.
No.
Is that fair comment?
Absolutely, yes. I think you need to have some form of activity or discussion of some kind. Otherwise, it becomes rather boring, and it's difficult. It's difficult to maintain a conversation with someone that you haven't got common interests with.
And were you able to find those interests? And maybe, I know you said bridge. Was that something that you started after the diagnosis?
No, I played it a long time.
You had that before?
I started internet chess.
Internet chess?
Yes, after my diagnosis. And that takes up quite a bit of time. And although that the only conclusion it reaches is either winning or losing normally, it's another disturbance in a way that, or distraction, I should say. I call it disturbance because I lose more game than I win.
Do you mind losing or not?
No, I don't really mind. I like, my ambition is to improve my rating.
Yes. It can be very addictive to have a rating online.
Yes.
Because you can keep trying to push it up all the time.
Yes, you do. You want to play players of a higher rating so that if you beat them, it improves your situation.
Yes.
And the risk is if you play with lower rating,
and you lose.
They are,
you go down.
You go down. But it's good exercise for your brain. And if you own a computer, you can do it because you can. It costs you nothing.
On which site is this that you go?
Chess.com.
Oh, it's
and you can get the lectures there. So basic lectures, how the moves are and so on to start off.
Well, that's good.
And it's very helpful. And a friend of mine put me onto that only a year or so ago. And I look at that every morning and every evening. I check and make moves.
Very good. I'm impressed. That's a good tip as well for anyone who's got a computer at home.
Yes.